ESPN.
Looking forward to seeing him again on the circuit very soon. Singler at the line, 1 of 2. Duke and Michigan here for the championship game of the 2K Sports Classic benefiting Coaches versus Cancer. UCLA defeated Southern Illinois in the third place game earlier tonight.
You know, last night when you looked at Michigan, they were down 6 at halftime to UCLA.
And wound up winning the game. Duke was only up 6 on SIU and wound up winning by 25. Gibson misses the mid-range jumper.
They had the same scenario tonight. Played UCLA tough for a while, then ultimately they gave in to that talent.
Singler with an NBA range 3.
He's got great size, great range as a shooter. Should have a terrific second year.
Great speed by Grady, setting up an open 3 for Douglas, and Lee taps it back out.
Good effort right there to bring the ball back out to the perimeter.
Anthony Wright steps in, and he hits a 3.
You know, they got to start getting some scoring production from Wright. He's a wing player, plays the wing along with Harris. Now here's that 1-3-1. They try to stop the ball reversal with the guy up on top.
And Duke has looked much more comfortable against it than UCLA did a night ago, that's for sure.
Spread the court really well. Really makes that zone have to really move.
Turnover here. Michigan in transition. Nice pass inside. Gibson from Grady.
Tell you, Grady, nice little pass, and Gibson finishes it off. That's some positive things that you see out of this Michigan team.
Back within 6. Timeout Duke. Back to the studio with Ryan Bird.
All right, thanks a lot, Dan. Just a reminder on the ESPN family of networks over on ESPN. It is Rockets and The Wiz. Just got to look at Yao Ming as good one in the NBA. Close game over on ESPN. Back to you guys in the Garden where things are tightening up. Michigan on a run.
And again, an impressive performance by Michigan. They did it last night, and obviously Duke has superior talent to Michigan. They're a more experienced team than Michigan, but the Wolverines are hanging on.
Well, the one thing that they have, you talk about experience, it's winning experience. They're a bunch of kids that have won a lot of games. Nice pass right there, and there's the great finish. Did a terrific job bringing the ball up the floor, finding the open man.
.239 to go here in the first half. Duke 35, Michigan 29. Paulus in off the bench along with Smith, so both Smith and Paulus in the game at the same time. Paulus playing more of a 2-guard right now.
You know, Paulus has battled injuries throughout his career. He's had so many injuries. Had a little knee problem earlier this year, then had the forearm problem recently.
Good recovery there by Grady. The 1-3-1 is messing with him right now. Shot clock into single digits. Michigan moving well.
There's a nice little dish right there. You got to convert that, catch it and lay it on the glass. Thomas from right out of here in New Jersey.
Third foul on C.J. Lee.
Watch the rotation right here. The way they swing the basketball. They try to get that. There's the skip pass. And then slide right down the lane with Thomas. Played at St. Benedict's. Played for Mr. Hurley's son, Danny Hurley. Samardo Samuels is from that high school. You're going to hear a lot about him down there in Louisville. He may be the best freshman in the nation.
Manny Harrison for Lee, who sits down with his third foul. Lance Thomas at the line for Duke, another one of their inside players, and a guy, if they get any offense from him, it's almost a bonus. They're getting a little from him, a little from Zubek. We have not seen very much, none tonight and not very much last night, of Miles Plumlee, a 6'10 freshman whose younger brother has already committed to Duke. He's coming next year.
He originally committed to Stanford, then changed his mind with the coaching change. Trent Johnson down at LSU, and they got some good players, Marcus Thornton and Chris Johnson.
Well, from what I recall, Trent Johnson went to LSU. Johnny Dawkins, and then was trying to get Plumlee to come to Duke, which he did, and then Dawkins left Duke and went to Stanford.
Trying to figure it out. Yeah. But he's a perfect fit for Stanford. He really fits the resume of that school. Great move.
Smith.
Terrific move right there by Nolan Smith. Johnny Dawkins.
Like that by Darren Collison in the first game.
Johnny Dawkins played a big role in the recruitment of Nolan Smith.
Yep.
Had a great relationship with Nolan's father, and they played together with the 76ers.
The lead back up to 10, last minute and a half of the first half here in New York. And a foul away from the ball. I think it's going to be Paulus. Well, Monday night ESPN2 is a couple of college basketball games for you from the CBE Classic in Kansas City. First at 7:30 Eastern, Syracuse against Florida. Then at 9:30 Eastern, Kansas at Washington. All the part of Feast Week presented by Lowe's on ESPN2 Monday night. Give me a Syracuse preview.
Well, you talk about Syracuse. Their perimeter play is going to be outstanding. Johnny Flynn, Eric Devendorf is back. Certainly